Good afternoon, members of Holy Cross. My name's Steve Berg. I'm the Church Council President, and I'm here speaking to you on behalf of the entire Church Council. First, I want to thank you for your patience. During this pandemic, I want to thank you for your patience with all of us and with what we've had to do to modify worship services and all the activities within the church. So thank you for that. Second, I want to thank you for your participation. Despite all the changes, we've had wonderful participation in everything we've done, so thank you. And finally, third, I really want to thank you for your giving. The giving has just been wonderful. Thanks to you, we've been able to not only adjust to the pandemic, but to get increased computer support, software, and Zoom to enhance our services and our help for you all. So thank you very much for your giving. Thanks to you, we're doing fine. Now, why am I really here? The annual meeting. I'm here to talk about the annual meeting. Why do we have an annual meeting? Well, because the Constitution and bylaws says we have to. But that's not a good enough reason. Really, we do it for transparency. We do it so you, the church, can see what we've been doing this past year, what all the various committees have been doing, what the pastor's been doing, and most importantly, how we've been spending your money and how we plan to spend your money. That's why we have an annual meeting, and you get to participate and decide if, in fact, we get to continue to spend your money that way. So that's why we have an annual meeting. But we need to do it differently this year. Because of the pandemic, we're not supposed to gather in extremely large bodies, and frankly, we need a large group to have the annual meeting, to meet a quorum, and to pass the budget. So we're going to do it differently this year. We don't want to try to do it, end up wasting everybody's time by being short of a quorum. So we're going to do it differently. We're going to do it by mail. So it won't look different at first. You're going to get the same annual packet, the usual annual packet that will have reports from pastor, from the church council, from all the committee members. And in that packet will be the proposed budget, as well as the nominees for elected offices and other committee positions. But this year you need to really read the packet carefully and understand that packet, because nobody's going to be reading it to you and nobody's going to be speaking it. So we ask that you read it very carefully. And then at the end, there's going to be a vote sheet. So we ask that you read through it carefully and then vote. Those of you who've been dealing with the church electronically will get that packet via email and electronic means that you've been used to communicating with the church. Those of you who don't, will get it by mail. We want to include everybody. If you get it electronically, you'll be able to vote electronically and send in your votes for the various committee members and for the budget approval. If you get it by mail, there'll be a tear-off vote sheet and a postage-paid envelope for you to do it. You can also come by the church and drop it off if you'd like. But don't worry about the postage-paid envelopes. It's a small minority that need those, and it's not going to break the bank. So take advantage of it. Now, as the president, I've got the bully pulpit. I get to make a pitch. And no, I'm not going to make a pitch for any particular member to be voted into anything. I'm making a pitch for the budget. Please review and pass the budget. The budget was very carefully considered by the executive committee of the council, then presented to the council for approval. It got approved, and now it's presented to you, ultimately to be passed and implemented. I ask that you please pass it as presented. The good news is there's no increase in the budget, and we're not asking for you to give more. Fortunately, you've been giving, as I said before. It's enabled us to increase our alternative means of worship. It's also enabled us to reward the staff and reward Pastor Cullen with a raise and even a small bonus to recognize all the hard work they've been going through. So I ask that you please review it carefully, but vote for its approval. We need those votes to pass the budget. And there's one more surprise. Due to a significantly large gift and the savings we've rendered, we have additional benevolence dollars to give out, a significant amount. And we're asking for you in that voting page to tell us who else you'd like to see helped. We're going to tally all those votes, be it a local organization or an international organization, it doesn't matter. but somebody outside our usual mission partners and the people that receive our benevolence. We're going to tally all those votes, and we're going to pick the top 4 or 5 and give them each a significant gift. So please let us know who you consider. Well, that's all I have. To recap quickly, thank you for your patience, your participation, and your giving. Annual meeting packet's coming. Please review. Please vote. Vote for the budget. And please let us know who else needs some financial help. Thank you.